Hello everyone, this is Tessa and welcome back to my channel. Um, I've changed things around a little bit. As you may have noticed, I've shortened the time to 2 hours and we'll be working with a Pomodoro style sprint, 25-minute sprints with 5 minutes in between for a rest. Hi Funky, nice to see you. So it's been an interesting week for me. Hi, Melanie. Nice to see you. I missed everybody. Yeah, I wasn't sure earlier, but my tooth is pretty much, it's just a little sore. It's pretty much recovered. I'm eating again, so I figure I can go ahead and sprint tonight. And like I said, I figure we'll work with the Pomodoro style, the 25 minutes with 5-minute rests in between. That gives us 4 sprints in a 2 hour time limit. So that should work out. Everything else is crazy. I mean, I still don't know exactly about, how my diet's going to work. And I have to stay away from sodium as much as possible. I mean, you have to have a certain amount in your body, obviously, but I have to decrease it. And I still have a fluid restriction, but no water pill. And that's what they did wrong. They shouldn't have put the both of them together. And I told them that, but they don't listen to me because I'm just a patient. What the hell do I know? So they finally agreed with me that yes, the water pill was too much with the water restriction, liquid restriction. And so I'm not feeling too bad. I'm a little, like I said, the tooth's a little sore, but I'm able to eat again. So that's a good thing. And the pain pills help. Yay, Melanie's going to be productive tonight. Researching outlining techniques. Yeah, I I forgot to set the timer. I was going to use my phone, I think, if it works right. We have a few minutes before we start. Thank you guys. Yeah, you guys got to behave yourselves. This is going to work. I have to learn to be more disciplined. And as you notice, we'll see how this goes. I put that on the thing that I was doing them, so at least for tonight, I could always make a new thumbnail. But right now it says Pomodoro, and that's 25 to 5. Uh, and of course, this is the new overlay that Funky did for October and Halloween. I just love the pumpkins. So, Whip is coming out. uh, yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. I had plenty of time to research romance stories, and believe me, wow, not what I expected. Um, I've been reading Kennedy Fox, and the first one I read I didn't like, and I thought, what does everybody like about these two? But then that one was just a small novella. But then I read the first real book in a series, and guess who's buying all the dumb books? As I'm now hooked on it. That's right. As long as you behave, there'll be no need for the whip. Very good. There's no whip emoji. There should be. Mhm. Well, I didn't. It was a different series. I quit that series. I didn't read any further. I started another series that they did, which is the longer one, way longer, and that's the one I'm in now. And that one, like, and they weave everything together. So if I want to know what's going on, I have to continue reading. That's how they hook you. So the first one, no, I didn't go any further because wasn't impressed. But I gave them one more try. You want candy corn? Don't you have any yet? I'm sure the stores have it by now. So I was doing research by reading all these romance novels. I'm on the third one out of a 6-book series. They're duets, so there's 3 different couples, 2 for each couple. Well, I don't eat candy corn, but I don't care that I mean, it makes a great picture for here, so that's fine. I know Greg asked me if I was streaming tonight, so I don't know if he's coming or not. It's not on the list for you. I mean, candy corn looks nice. I just don't like the taste of it. And right now, I'd probably pull another tooth out. I broke that sucker in half. That was the problem. Yeah, she told me she would be late. Well, we got 30 seconds left, and then we get to start. And I had the timer set for 25 minutes, so we'll do 5 in between. But I have to use my cell phone for the timer. Oh, don't go out on me. That's the only thing I don't like. It turns off. We're going to go off any second now. And then we're going to start our 25 minutes. All right. How do we stop it? Stop. I don't know how to stop it. Oh, God. I'm a dummy. Hi, Carrie. Getting ready to start our first sprint. I'll see you guys. Yeah, I can't have 2 tabs. It wants me to open one. As soon as I click on that, it turns off the other. Turns off the one. All right. Let me get the timer going. Oops, I didn't count. Start. I forgot. It's been a while. So good to see you, my Atlantic teacher life. I just got back to streaming again. So we have 25 minutes before our break. So I'll see you guys. Yeah, I just hit start. I wasn't even thinking. I haven't done this for a while. All right, muting. Oh, come on. I'm so great with the phone, it isn't funny. 5 minutes. Jeez. All right. I did some more research. Today's romances are so much different from what I'm used to. Looks like you guys have been doing a lot of talking. There's Greg. Hi, Greg. Looks like you're talking about Nano. Oh boy, 350. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left. Okay, I gather that means you deleted 15, Pumpkin, which is a good thing. And only make good luck, good progress with outlining techniques. Yeah, I'm even still that to work on too. Too many things going on at once. So I'm not going to go back and go through all of the things. So that's how I get in trouble and end up going for ever reading all your guys' stuff back and forth. So yep, you're still in delete mode. Got it. Hopefully you've made some progress since I've last been here. Uh, um, like I said, I've been doing research, and it's so weird reading these stories because, well, they're not what I expected. That's for sure. I haven't had a few streams lately. I haven't, so unfortunately. I mean, when I came home, then I was not ready for anything, and then I had the tooth out, and I was definitely not ready for anything. Didn't even go on Charlie's stream, nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. You guys are talking amongst yourself, and I'll catch up with the stuff that's here. But if I go back, that's what got me off track always before, trying to catch up. We got 1 minute and 46 seconds before the next sprint. So get ready. You're down to 128, 739 from 130. Well, that's pretty good. I still nearly have the book to go. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it's progress. That's good. Oh, now I see the pause button. There wasn't a pause button last time. I wonder if that means I can pause it when it goes off. No, it probably disappears, of course. It is harder to downsize than, I don't know. I find adding on hard because I'm an underwriter. I mean, if I was an overwriter, then I'd probably feel the opposite way. Less than a minute, guys. Punky's being pretty merciless. Uh, is there not a complete plot line you could remove? Yeah, wow. Deleting's no fun. But adding's no fun either. It's hard to add stuff. Oh. Don't go off on me. Okay. Our next sprint starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, you guys are busy discussing overwriting and underwriting. Back to my description, my reading. Alrighty. Hey, Jen. 5 minutes. And back to the sprints. I see we're still trying to help Funky with the size of his book. We're doing 25 on, 5 rests, 25 on. That's 4 in 2 hours. And this time is going so fast. It's already past an hour. I can't believe it. I got hungry. I started making something to eat. Stuck on the phone with my therapist. Ah, put some noodles on. We'll try to get some words on next sprint. Max says. Didn't I say she'd be here around the halfway point? Yeah, you sure did. All right, we got rid of 41 that time. Good job. I'm still doing research on my romance. Jenna's making the pita pizza for dinner. That sounds good. I'm feeling not too bad. My mouth's a little sore, and then right now I'm eating something, so it's sort of irritating it, but otherwise I'm fine. But a pita pizza sounds really good. You got your car fixed. Cool. That's a spicy meat ball. Meat ball. The gang's all here. I must have missed it. Hi, Missy. I must have missed you coming in. Meet the ball. Typo. Oh, okay. This is so weird. 25, 5 minute rest. We may switch next time to 20 and 10. I wanted to see how it worked. The next one's Saturday, and I didn't put anything on there, I don't think. So we'll do Saturday however we like. And we have 4 hours, so. Yeah, we are missing gibberish. She usually, if she's working, pops in right at the very end. Well, you guys are chatting. I'm not keeping up with it because if I get involved in the chat, that's when I get off topic. So we're doing, what I see now, I'm commenting on, but I'm not going back through all because that's how I get myself in trouble. So I love how fast the time is going, yet I'm still super focused and getting a lot done. It's definitely working, and the time is definitely flying. We have a little over a minute and a half left to the next one. Yeah, well, I figure hopefully there'll be a little time at the end. This is a little rough because I kind of feel on the outside, not quite part of it like I was before, but I became too part of it. I guess that was the problem. So now things are getting done. People are working. I'm working. If you could call reading romance stories as research working. Hey, it works for me. Missy loves the new Halloween layout. Yeah, isn't that great? He makes great overlays. Oh, you didn't see the new layout, Jen? Yeah, that's right. Because I was gone all the beginning of October, so this is the first time I've had to actually use it. Besides in my video, which I put up. Isn't it great? Pumpkins, witches' cauldrons, skeleton, candy corn. Yeah, Kennedy Fox, man. book three out of a six-piece series, three duets, two for each couple. So I'm on the second couple now, third book. I will be reading the whole series. Wasn't planning on it. It's going to cost me money buying these stupid books. Uh oh. Did that go off? I think it ended. I think it's time to go back to our sprint. All right, 25 minutes starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I see you're talking about me again. Candy corn song. Great. Sounds like fun. Not. My pain pill is wearing off. I need another one. I just ate. And now I already had a hole back there because I've lost several teeth, and now the hole is bigger. So more food gets caught in that hole. So I had to rinse it out. Now I'm on the same diet, but they took away the water pill because that's what dehydrated me. Being on water restriction and a water pill. Yeah, the pain pills. Usually they don't affect me. Just about done eating. I'm going to finish my show in the next sprint. I think I'm done focusing for the night, but I still want to hang out till we wrap up. Well, we have less than a half an hour left. I don't even think we'll have, yeah, if we do 5 minutes in between, we'll run out of time. We'll have to do 2010 next time. I'll have to change the template, the thumbnail, I mean, because it says Pomodoro on it, and they're 25-5. 1 hour chat after. I'm missing everything like this. It's like really kind of sucks. Doing this really sucks. Pizza and wine makes a fine meal. Just kidding, Tessa. You need to go to bed since you have to get up. Yeah, I know. I still have to get up early. That hasn't changed. But the doctor passed me today. Said I'm fine. This doctor, anyhow. I still got 2 more follow-ups I have to do. I called and made the appointment for the one for the mass on my adrenal gland to see how well they want to handle that. The only good thing is they tell me it's usually not malignant. It's not anything usually, but I have to have it tested to find out for sure. I must have missed something. What are you guys watching now? Jenna's watching. I can't believe it's almost my birthday. My pension starts the 1st of November. My big old pension. A whole $127 a month. Woo! Well, they're pretty sure it's not. Not that they know for sure, but they say in most people it's not. But they do have to do some. He said some kind of blood work, and then they have to check it by CAT scan every so often to make sure it hasn't grown anymore. But it started in 2020, and it's now visible, pretty big. I'd say it's growing. That it is a little concerning, but it didn't seem to bother the doctor any because he didn't want to deal with it. He told me to go to my endocrinologist, who's the specialist. He didn't want to deal with it. These hospitals anymore, they don't want to do anything. They don't have to. I'll see about playing it because we're about to go into another. Well, no, actually, there's really not time to start another full sprint. 2 hours is hard to do a full Pomodoro. Greg got 243 words. Cool. Good show. Yeah, so we got 20 minutes left, and might as well just watch the video during the sprint. We'll make it out. All right, but it won't be 25 minutes. Yeah, we'll do 15 minutes. That'll give us. We can do that. All right. Timer went off. Let me fix this timer. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Melanie. Good night. Thanks for coming. And yes, the sprint is Monday. Where do you want the invitation sent, Melanie? Either Instagram or email, because it's going to open up wherever. Uh oh. Left the volume on. Just let me know where you want the invitation, because it's going to open up wherever you open it at. Oh, so if it's on your phone, it's going to open on your phone. Well, that was an interesting night. We still got another minute and a half left. Greg got another 12 words. Cool. Well, people are getting something done, so I guess we made progress today. Wasn't sure how well it was going to work out. Yeah, well, this is ending in a few minutes, so you don't have to, unless you want to go somewhere else. He's going to be writing that same book for a while. It's a big one. Funky deleted 4. I love it. I didn't see all the comments. I'm not sure. I think Missy Kate was asking if you could make it 2 books instead of 1. All right. Oh, good, Funky. I'm glad to hear that. We'd love to have you. Melanie will be there for a little while. Jen's going to be there. So I think, well, Monday I didn't plan on any special Pomodoro sprints or whatever. We'll just wing it because it's not my normal sprinting day, so we can wing it. It's a special occasion. Around 9 p.m. Okay, well, we're starting at 5, so just join us when you can. Melanie may not be there because she doesn't usually stay long. Um, yeah, and his chapters are long, so it's going to be a while. Yeah, we're starting at 5. Melanie's only planning on staying a little while, and then it'll be Jenna and I. Yeah, I've been reading the book, so yeah, the chapters are definitely long. Just come when you can, Punky. That's it. I'll send you the invitation, and you come when you're ready. Well, I don't know. Like I said, Melanie, I know already know isn't staying late, but I wasn't planning on quitting early, and I don't know about Jenna whether she plans on quitting early or not. But yeah, we're doing it early for Melanie because it's her birthday too. Jenna's off, so she's fine with the time. But you just come when you can. We'll see what happens. Misty Kate has it off. Yeah, that's one of those crazy holidays where it's not a, I don't think it's federal, so a lot of people still have to work, especially if you're in retail and retailers will be open. They won't shut down. Restaurants won't shut down. Charlie was telling us the other day, they have a restaurant and their waiters and waitresses came and asked if they could have the mask be part of their regular uniform, even if they stop wearing masks, because they said they've been less sick this year because they've all been covered up and nobody was passing sickness around. So they asked to have it as part of their regular uniform. You'll be logging off when you start. Yeah, it's Columbus Day. Sometimes it falls on my birthday. The real holiday is the 12th, but some years it falls on my birthday. And this is my 65th, so it's kind of special. I didn't ever think I'd get this far in life. When you're young, you don't think about it. And even as I got closer and closer, still didn't think too much about it. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow, I'm about to hit 65. And I get that stupid little pension, which hopefully won't put me over my monetary limits and cause me grief. It's not like I could say, don't send me that pension. Well, that worked pretty good. We got a lot done. Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah, right. Lucy says, my internet is flaking out. Greg says, I would love to see masks become a normal thing for food workers, more sanitary. Well, they just like the fact that they weren't sick all the whole time. They said, instead of passing colds and flu and everything else around, they got these masks on all the time and they weren't sick. So they actually went to and asked if they could make it part of their permanent uniform, which is a cool idea. And they're not breathing on your food when they're, whatever, which is nice too, because otherwise they're breathing on your food. Well, that's what a lot of people are finding, those that actually wear them, that they aren't sick as much because they're protected. I'll be glad when this tooth is finally healed. Because eating hurts a little bit. Because I forget sometimes and chomp on that side. It's like, the flu just disappeared basically. Yeah, now we got the stupid virus instead. I never had the flu. I just got my flu shot. But I didn't get them. till last year was my first one, and I never had the flu. May never have to worry about it. People keep wearing masks most of the time. Yeah, what's the time in the year for flu shots? I got one, but now I'm trying to find out about the pneumonia shot. I need the second one. He goes, I can't give you the second one until I know what you had for the first one. I said, well, you guys didn't give it to me. They gave it to me in the hospital. So they're trying to find out what shot I was given so they could give me the second one. I had something a few weeks back, but it was more stress than anything. Yeah, the stomach virus sort of thing that you were going through. Funky says, yeah, ramping up for the season. It'll be interesting to see if it's low again due to mask. Now it's helping with colds and flu. It's not doing a whole lot against the virus, though. Ow. Mm, sorry. Just had a spasm in my back. Yeah, I'm still not 100% over it, mostly, though. Well, if it's stress, that's harder to get rid of. Trying to get rid of stress. Too much stress. They wouldn't let me have any medicines in the hospital, so, I hardly get. I got a couple things, but they pretty much stopped my medications and everything else again. Well, that's it. There's always going to be stress, different kinds, but stress. I don't think it ever really goes away. At least for me, it never does. I find every day stressful. I would find waking up in the morning stressful because I'm not sure what's going to happen during the day, and so I'm in a constant state of, oh my God, what's going to happen? Yeah, so that was a little. 2 hours wasn't quite enough, so we might have to do the 2010s. I thought if I put Pomodoro style sprints on there, maybe I'd get people to come. But they're harder to do. And that 5 minutes goes so fast, and then I feel like kind of left out because you guys are all talking, and I don't have time to go through all the comments. Got to be a happy medium somewhere. I have to get my booster for the vaccine. They're coming to the building. You didn't talk, you were deleting. Good, good, good. I'm glad you were doing your deleting. I don't know what the rest of them were doing. Greg did some writing. I think the rest of them were talking. Do two 25s and then maybe a 20 and a 15. Something like that. I was trying to figure out how much time to put in between. This 5 minutes goes so fast. Greg says I think 2010 could work great. Also, once you got a couple of sprints in, you could relax a bit. I'm still a little nervous being we did things differently. I'm not used to being on such a strict schedule. I don't know if anybody out. Well, Melanie was no, because she was trying to find out about researching outlining. I don't know what Jenna was doing. Massaging. Monkey was mostly massaging. Deleting at this point. Am I reading that wrong? Looks like massaging from here. I don't have my glasses on, but it looks like massaging. Jenna says I need to, but I didn't. I picked up 2 new clients this week. That sounds promising. That sound promising. That's good. But you got to work on them. You were eating and just chilling. Monkey says, "Yep, the book was on my table." Massaging. That's what I said. I thought it said massaging. Misty Kate made some outlining notes. Well, that's progress. I made some notes on how they write their romances. Monkey says I laid out some naked paragraphs and gave them a deep tissue massage. Well, hopefully they'll thank you and produce nice paragraphs that are just the right size. Craig says the funky sounds like you are trying to get a round peg through a square hole. Ah, Genesis are not starting until next week. Not right over the weekend, though. I'll be late or not here Saturday. I am peopling that night. Peopling. Interesting term. I gather that means entertaining. Hmm. I can't have deep tissue massages anymore. I have fibromyalgia and it hurts like a bitch. People just rub their hand lightly over my skin and I scream. Every time the doctors grabbed my legs to look at them, I said, ah. And they said, why are you hollering? I said, because it hurts. I am peopling all weekend. Ooh, gross. You were going to them. Oh, they're not coming to your place. You're going to theirs. It's funny, while I was in the hospital, I got some new subscribers. I'm like, wow, that doesn't normally happen. Naked photographs. I am totally using that. Uh, Sounds like something you need to pop. Jenna says, my house is my cave. And Jenna says, ooh, gross. Well, I'm glad to see people got some stuff done. And I got some stuff done. Hey, some pairs come in all knotted up. not sure about that comment, unless there's a typo in there. Oh, some paragraphs come in all knotted up. Got it. Yeah, I haven't started doing a whole lot of writing, more researching. And I have to go to bed and go to bed and not go and open up my phone and start reading again. That's one thing. If I had stopped at the first book, I would have thought they were the worst writers ever because that was terrible. But when I read the second one, it was a whole different story. Gotta smooth those bad boys out. Yeah. I've never had the deleting problem. I'm always, like I said, adding things because I always underwrite, so I'm always looking for ways to extend my paragraphs somehow. Ugh. I don't have any food in the house really right now, which is kind of hard. And then I got food being delivered tomorrow night, so I'll actually have some food in the house. But after I put the order in, there were things I thought of I should have ordered, which means I'm gonna have to put another order in. I'm trying to get them to flow like the sentences I read in published books. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Kennedy Fox is two people, and I have no way of knowing who writes what. I mean, obviously, they write so much alike that you can't really tell that that's two people writing the story. I don't know how they divide up how they're going to do it, who writes what, but you can't really tell. They seem to write very similar to each other. So I was in the hospital. I'm like, good thing I've got Amazon because I can click on the link and it will take me right to Amazon and I can just purchase the book because it's already set up with my credit card. I wasn't planning on buying their books, but after reading the first one, of course, got me hooked, and I ended up buying two of them so far because I'm on the third one. Well, that's what I say. If you can't tell where one ends and the other starts, that's a good combination. They work well together. Because if they wrote two differently, it would be noticeable. Just like when I was reading a series, and I know must have had a ghostwriter for a while because everything changed. It wasn't the way she normally writes. So I was pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she had a ghostwriter for a while because that wasn't her writing. The whole style changed. Everything about it was different. And then it went back to the way she used to write. So I don't know if she was sick or what. You're supporting families with your purchase. Uh, yeah. Wasn't planning on it though because it's $4.99 a pop. So it's going to cost me $25 to read this one series. Also, 8 years of work. I don't think I could write with someone else like that. You know, Greg, I don't think I could either. I don't know how you. I don't know how they do it. But and like I said, you can't tell where one writes and the other one writes. There's no difference. It just flows. Mr. K says sometimes sentences you read in published books don't always have that flow. So Greg says, would you say I have a distinct style? Um, I mean, I don't know. If somebody else were to write the chapter, would I notice? Maybe. I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it. Some people have distinct styles. Jenna thinks she does, but it changes as she learns more. I don't know if I have a distinct style or not. I write a little bit of everything. But it is difficult to write with somebody else. The fact that those two are so close that you can't tell the difference of who's writing what is amazing. When you read my chapters, does it feel very different from the other stuff you read? Well, it's certainly different from other stuff I read. I mean, you're trying to teach a language in there, and that's a very big part of the story. So I've never read a book like that before. So yeah, it's different. Definitely different. Plus, I don't normally read sci-fi and stuff like that, so it's definitely different for me. But whether I could tell if you wrote the chapter or somebody else did, I don't know, without having actually read both. Funky says, and then some people have a very distinct voice. What about my book, Funky? Do I think my stuff is all really similar? I've only read the one thing you've written, so it's hard to really say. You have to really read more than, one to get an idea. But I mean, if you have a formula like they have and you just kind of plop stuff in, it's probably similar. You know, you have a certain way of doing it, and it all is similar. Yeah, reading more would definitely help. As I said, I only read the one, so I have no way of. Wait a minute, didn't you have a short story or something that I read? Jenna has to tend to daughter. See you all soon. Bye, Jenna. Probably see you Monday if you're not going to be around on the weekend. So good night. Funky's gonna finish the chapter before bed. I'm right at the end. That's a good place to end it. I hate to stop things in the middle of everything. Good night, Funky. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna shut down now because it's after 11. I need to get to bed. But it's great to see everybody again. I missed you all while I was off recuperating. So maybe I'll see some of you on Saturday. Thank you, Funky. Glad to feel better too, believe me. I'll see you guys later. I'll send you that link and you can decide what you want to do on Monday. Good night, everyone. Good night, Mr. Kate, if you're still here. Bye, Greg. All right, time to end the stream. Good night, everyone.